Hey, what's up, everybody? This your boy B Mims of BrickHouseTalk.com, and we standing here with a man who needs no introduction, but a man of multiple talents, many hats, Mr. D.J Ouma. How you doing, DJ?
I'm good. Yourself?
I'm doing well. DJ O. And we out here in Liege Lounge. We hanging out, and it's a good look. It's a nice environment, nice atmosphere, and we really just want to catch you in the town doing your element, doing your thing, man. Okay. Hey, not a problem. We honored that you have us here with you.
I'm glad and blessed to have a group such as y'all, Brickhouse Talk, doing what you're doing for the community, putting people like me and myself and other people out while we can do things for the community. I appreciate it.
Oh, no, it's our pleasure, definitely. But I do want to get into a couple of questions about the whole little art form of DJing and how long you've been doing your thing and the whole thing. But I'm going to let you tell your own story. But I do want to start off with how old were you when you first started getting into the whole DJ scene, and what really inspired you to go that direction?
Well, I started in high school. Me and a couple of friends were really inspired by things that were going on back then, seeing other DJs, which there really weren't that many at the time out here, maybe in the East Coast, but not really a lot out here. But there were a few like Dr. Funk and Michael Erickson on KSOL and things of that nature. So we kind of were eager to learn how to do that type of thing. Then one day, me and my boy decided we were going to take his mom's turntable. We took a little bit of money that we had and put together and went in on another turntable and a mixer, and we just started from there. When, back then it was Leopold's, and got some records and stuff like that, and just started practicing every day after school. So it's been since '85 that I've touched some turntables, and by '88 since I really started doing it professionally and stuff. So about 25 years in the game.
Okay, 25 years in the game. That's quite a milestone. Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, that record kind of speaks for itself.
I think if I remember correctly, first couple of gigs were things like little house parties. When people don't know you, they really weren't going to take no chances, and you had to kind of do it for free and stuff like that. But now I'm blessed to be able to get paid for what I love to do. And if I had, to pick a job, I would pick DJing just because I love playing music.
Okay, that's what's up. So I want to ask you a question about the direction of the whole DJing in the music industry and everything. With everything being more digitalized and everything going into like a file format, like, is there still a place for vinyl in DJing? I mean, that's where it started, and you ask a lot of cats, they say it's never going away. But in your personal opinion, where do you think the game is going with the whole file format situation? Is vinyl still relevant?
Yeah, I could say yeah, as far as even with the digital thing, because now they got what they call Serato, which uses records, although the records are made to read MP3 files off of computers and stuff, so you still have that feel of the vinyl and stuff like that. But at the same time, you can also always grab a crate and bring it out. I don't know if really a lot of DJs, especially current DJs, 21st century DJs, they might not have a lot of vinyl. Cat like me, they got storage room and garage full of vinyl. I pull it out every now and then, especially because you kind of have to when you're DJing with other DJs and you might need to switch off and stuff like that. You might throw on a vinyl song here or there just to be able to switch out the computers and stuff like that. So it's still relevant.
For 25 years, I mean, you've seen a lot of different atmospheres. You've played at a lot of different parties. What is your one go-to song that if the party ain't happening, people kind of holding up the wall and everything, you throw this record on and it automatically get everybody out on the dance floor? What's the one go-to song that you can always go to, the reliable, the faithful thing, throw that on and it's good?
Well, right now, I'll say I could throw on any one of the line songs, where there's Wobble, Cupid Shuffle, Cha-Cha Slide, anything that's going to get people doing the same dance. Okay. You can pretty much get them out on the floor, and the age group doesn't matter. I've noticed little kids like to wobble. Okay. I noticed older folks, of course, they want to do it, right. Cha-Cha Slide, all that type of stuff. If I picked something other than that, things like Candy by Cameo, okay, you can always throw that on. People are going to start dancing. If I was with a totally younger group, then something like one of the booty shaking songs, Big Sean, Dance, 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 they'll get out. Or just being from the town, right now, youngsters want to hear that slow down, or they call it J12, all that. You know, they want you throw on Clyde Carlson, and they will flood the dance floor. You know?
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so in your opinion, I mean, I know you listen to a lot of different sounds. You studied the game for a long time. Who, in your opinion, is one of the more underrated DJs? A lot of people don't understand that you start off with DJing, and sometimes that actually leads into producing. So, who, in your opinion, is one of the more underrated DJ/producers in the game that you feel just really don't get the credit they deserve?
And you mean somebody that's professional making music?
Right, somebody's professional making music who might have like a national notoriety or.
Surprisingly, a cat named Jay Dilla, rest in peace, he don't get the credibility that he should get because he's done a lot of stuff for people like Tribe Called Quest, Slum Village, Dwelle, the list goes on. I found out just by mistake that he had did a lot of stuff that I had been playing for years and didn't even know that he had did the production on it.
Oh, wow.
And stuff. And then unfortunately he passed away not too long ago, so he's still not really getting the credibility that he could get. Okay. Another cat, surprisingly, that I think, I'm going to mention an old school cat, I would say Muzikmann.
Okay, yeah, definitely.
Although he's known, a lot of stuff that's been remastered and stuff like that, he did, and he don't get the credibility for it. Even current stuff today, LL Cool J, Eric B. and Rakim, things of that nature. Right. A lot of people don't know that he put the finishing touches on a lot of those classic albums and stuff. So those are two that I can mention, both current and past, that, you know, should get more notoriety.
Okay, and speaking of more notoriety in general, when it comes to hip-hop and music in general, people always have this thing where they automatically look at the MC or they look at the artist, and, you know, they might look at the dancers. With that perspective, do you feel that DJing get the same type of notoriety and credibility that they deserve, in the same type of acknowledgement that the artists get? And if not, what do you think it will take in order to get them to that point?
Well, back when I first started, no, the DJ didn't get the credibility unless he was somebody that was like into a lot of tricks and stuff like that, who entered a lot of DJ competitions and stuff like that. Like you remember DJ Scratch and Cuber from out here and stuff like that. Cats that won DJ competitions all over the world. They got a little notoriety, but only because they knew how to do tricks more than just playing at a party. But now I think the DJ gets a lot more because now, back to that technological factor, a lot of people DJ that, you know, would have never DJed before because it's a lot more easy now.
Gotcha.
And so the DJ is kind of put into the forefront, you know, not over the artist, but generally now if they mention an artist that has a DJ, the DJ is mentioned, whereas before it might have just been the artist, unless it was the DJ first, like Eric B. and Rakim, where
Right.
Eric was the DJ, so he got the notoriety, although it was Rakim that was really doing all the work.
Right.
Or DJ Jazzy Jeff and Fresh Prince and stuff like that. Without Jazzy Jeff, we wouldn't know about Will Smith and nothing like that. So, you know, it took certain, but the two cats that, well, Eric B. didn't really do tricks, but he did a little production. But back to Muzikmann. Without Muzikmann remastering a lot of his stuff, we wouldn't really even pay attention to them. Jazzy Jeff was more known for his tricks and stuff like that, and he was able to put himself out there. So now a lot of DJs are able to do that. Not necessarily tricks, but a lot, like I said, with technology now, a lot of DJs are getting notoriety. I think more so now than back in the day.
Okay. So, in your opinion, what would you say separates a good DJ from being a great DJ?
Well, it depends on what you mean by great. Great at what? I mean, because there's several factors. What you mentioned before about production, some DJs are more better at making some music or just playing a party or tricks, or they might even just be somebody that is publicizing the artist. They might not necessarily be actually a full DJ, but some people get the name of DJ just because they are kind of like a quote-unquote PR man. They're the hype man and stuff like that. So there's a few DJs that have even gotten contracts behind just being the hype man. Give you although Public Enemy, Terminator X, although he was a DJ, but until he came out with an album, you really didn't know too much about him until he came out with an album, and then they start pumping him up on their songs and stuff like that. So it just depends on what you consider great. You know, they all have their factors, I'll say.
Okay, well, I know personally I kind of judge a DJ like if a DJ from out of town come over here to the Bay Area, if they know some of the songs that's popping out here in this region, I'd be like, okay, this dude knows what's up. He didn't study this craft, you know, he knows what the crowd is into out here as well as where he's from. So I was trying to kind of get a gauge on that barometer somewhere. But you're right, there's a lot of different variables that come into the whole element of DJing. So yeah, just wanted to get your opinion on that and see what you thought. And you know, I'm leaving it to the professional.
Oh, here we go. So, I mean, my thing is, like I said, it really depends on the venue also. Are we talking about grade as far, because some DJs can't mix too well, but put them in front of a concert crowd and they stand out, you know, because they might be able to do tricks and things of that nature, or hype up the crowd, play certain songs. And that's really the factor to me that distinguishes a DJ. Is being able to look at your crowd and say, okay, this is what she wants to hear, or that's what he wants to hear, you know. Or if you throw something on and you see somebody's head nodding, you know, okay, this is the way I'm gonna go. To me, that's what determines between a good DJ and a great DJ. Because if any DJ could just go anywhere and be able to look at his crowd and say this is what they want to hear and accomplish that, that was what make him a great DJ.
So a great DJ could call an audible at the line of scrimmage and he could read the crowd out there.
Lots of audibles, definitely. Lots of audibles. If you can't audible, you're in trouble. For real, yeah. Depending on your crowd, because some people ain't really picky.
Okay, so we didn't talk about the music, we didn't talk about the whole DJ factor, but I mean, it just don't stop here at leisure, don't stop here at parties. You also have a radio show that you host. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Okay, in downtown Oakland, I have a show at a station called Youth Radio, which is it's a radio station / school where kids, mainly high school, some college kids, can come out and learn about broadcasting, about doing radio shows, about building their own websites to advertise various music things and stuff like that, being able to just be in the whole music industry. They can learn, and it's on 17th and Broadway, 1701 Broadway, downtown Oakland. I have a show every Monday from 1 to 2 called Typhoid Radio, where I do a variety of things, interview people, play my own, what I like, what I think people will like, things of that nature. Just trying to educate the public on what I feel like real radio should be.
Okay, that's what's up, definitely. And you did mention high school students come down there and they get a feel for the whole broadcasting and what it's like to be a DJ and to run a radio show. And tell me about the high school students that you kind of teach and you mentor down over at Castlemont. What do you do there exactly?
Okay, I've been for the past 2 years, this will be my 3rd year, I've been having a barbering class because I also barber. And I've been trying to just give kids a trade, avenue. They can't get a barber license from the class, but just having that extra knowledge, I think, can really help them to where they can learn how to cut hair, they can learn how to deal with the public and customer service skills, things of that nature. But also it gives me a chance to be in their ear, talk to them about things, listen to what their problems are, what they, you know. So it's kind of a undercover mentoring, you know, but the barbering is the basis of the class or whatever.
And that's what's up, y'all. This man practices what he preach. If you go to his Facebook page, I always see him posting pictures with him hanging out with the kids. So it's not just him talking on there. He really does this. And again, if you want to get at him, he already gave you the contact information. Good dude all the way around, solid cat, Mr. DJ Ouma. You taught me well, and I just appreciate it. It's been an honor. It's been an honor. If you just give a quick shout out to BrickHouseTalk.com.
Brickhouse, I really appreciate y'all coming down here and making it possible for a scrub like me to feel like a kingpin like this man right
now. All right, we out here, BrickHouseTalk.com. We out, your boy B Mims, Mr. DJ Ouma. Check him out later.